Hello again. A couple of weeks ago I showed you a project that I've been working on for FISTs, a FIST Morse Tutor. Had a bit of interest, and I had a few people make inquiries about it, and a few people have put themselves forward as beta testers for me, and I've had feedback from them and made some small alterations to it to make a better unit for us all. So I want to show you today the final version. I'll show you the built up prototype, and in addition to that we've built in quite a few different ways that you can configure the module. So if you're just looking for something very basic, this is a thing that will be ideal for you, or if you want a fancier one with LCD readout and mode indicator LEDs, it's all built in the same chip, so that you just buy the one chip and use it as you want to use it. So let me start by showing you the main unit, the prototype one. This is the item in question. This is just my version. I'll be taking into the rallies to show people. There's a DC in jack, although this one has actually got an internal battery, and a key socket, so we'll talk about that in a moment. So let's turn it on. Turn the volume up so we can hear it. It starts up, and there we go, we're in letters mode. To change the mode, one push of the button and you see it's changed the numbers. Did you hear the N being sent at a higher frequency? Okay. M this time for mixed modes. Okay. Prosign mode. Callsign mode. Comn Words and Abbreviations. There's about 150 odd words, 160 odd words, and commonly used CW abbreviations in there. Also built in a Morse practice oscillator, so if you want to practice your sending, that's what the second little socket is. That's for a key. I'll just use my screwdriver for now, a bit crude. So just a straightforward straight key Morse practice oscillator, quite a useful little feature. Okay, press it again, we'll go back to letters and just repeat for the sequence, but while I'm talking I'll just leave it in that mode. You'll note there's a little light there. You can see that better there. Yeah, there's a built-in 10-minute practice timer. So once you've been listening to code for 10 minutes, the little blue light will come on, nice and bright. It'll stay on for about 10 seconds, then go off, and start another 10-minute timer. It doesn't affect what you're listening to, that won't change. It's just a visual indication that 10 minutes has passed, and that's a good time to spend when you're learning in a session. I wouldn't spend any longer than that. So that's the finished item. My prototype, which if you come along to any rallies you'll probably be able to have a look at and play with yourself. But let me show you what's inside. Okay, so let's have a look at the inside of this Morse Tutor. As I said briefly before, we can configure it in a number of different ways depending on what your requirements are. If you're looking for something very simple, or if you're looking for something with the LCD readout. I'll start off showing you in the most simplest form that the module can be used. This is the very simplest way we could use it. The only thing you could exclude here would be the light, little blue LED. If you don't want the timer, that's fine, just take it off. It's basically the chip, the controls, one transistor, which is the audio amplifier, and that's really it. I'm in practice mode at the moment, so I switch modes and listen for the letter, and you get a letter annunciation of what mode we're operating in. So change mode again, into numbers, M for mixed modes, and so on. Okay, so that's in its most simplest form. Let's have a look how we upgrade it to the next level up, which would be to have a row of mode LEDs on top of the project box you build it into, to tell you visually what mode you're in as well. So whenever we do anything, I tend to disconnect the power. Just a little row LEDs on a bit of error board. Just plop those in. There we go, and put the power back on. Okay, there we go. It picks up where you left off on that mode. It stores the mode that you were in into a little EEPROM, and reads that when it starts back up and switches to that mode. So again, as we move mode, you'll note the LEDs move across as well, and so on. And back to practice mode. So that's the most simple way that we could use it. You'll see that I've got a socket just underneath the battery. There we are, where the screen plugs into. So just to show you that, take the power off again, plug in the screen, excuse me, there we go, put the power back on, sign on message, and away we go. We're in practice mode again. We can switch modes. I've also got the LEDs in circuit as well, as you can see. If you don't want the LEDs, you shouldn't really do this with the power on, it may crash, let's see. Disconnect the LEDs, and you can continue in that fashion as well. That's just basically the same as on our prototype now. Okay, I'll have to turn that off, put it down. So if you want more information about that, there will be a video, there'll be a short link, a link at the end of the video even, will take you to the instructions. The instructions are up on the FIFS website. Also, if you attend any rallies, why not come along and you can have a look at our little prototype unit and have a play with that, or ask any questions that you may have. But it's going to be a very simple unit to build. All the instructions, I think there's 6 or 7 pages of instructions with the various circuits for the various ways you can build it. Do bear in mind, please, we're not selling it as a kit. What we are selling basically is this. This is the art of the Morse Tutor. Little chip, little module with a code on there, and you just connect everything straight to the pins. I haven't used the PCB at all in mine. I've just sold directly to the chip, and that's really fine, no problems with that. But of course you can build a variable, or if you're really fancy, if you want to build your own little PCB, you can do that. We're also probably going to be offering the screen as well. I'll plug that so I can show you the screen. Just to make sure that you can get the parts easy enough. The screen has got a little adapter board on the back, excuse the foam tape. There we go. That allows you to talk to it like a serial type communications method, keeps the wires down. So I hope you've enjoyed that. m0bmn@yahoo.co.uk or m0bmn@fist.co.uk will get to me. Have a look at the instructions, follow the link at the end of the video and see what you think. Okay, it should be article in Keynote so very soon. telling you more information about it. I'll also post to the forum with further details of costs and the like. Okay, thank you.